Hi there, fire signs. I am Tanya Lee of Harmonia Tarot, and welcome to your weekly reading for October 1st to the 6th. This is a general reading, meaning it's going to not resonate with every person out there. So I am asking you to utilize your own intuition, guys. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I start off with a collective, with some oracle cards, and then I'll break it up to the signs and stay till the end because I do have a collective healing as well. Everything is going to be time-stamped. Like I said, take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you want something that's more personable, it's always best with a private reading. And if you would like to schedule one, just go into the description box below and all of my information is there. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and if you feel guided to, go ahead and subscribe so that you can be notified of all future uploads. I do upload quite frequently. All right, fire signs, let's get started. Calling in our guides, our ascendant masters, and our ancestors to what clear messages that we need for the first week of October. What do we need to know for our fire signs? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What do we need to know? Listening, denial, congratulations, success. Whew. For some of you fire signs out there, there is a congratulations needed because you have been listening. That anything that you have felt that has been blocked, you have seen movement towards. For others of you, it's the exact opposite, meaning that you know that you have to go in because you are being blocked, so that you know that you need to go within yourself if you want to get the success, right? So listening's all about just that, listening. And I feel like this is listening to, you see how she's got holding the book here, but she's looking up. This is an individual who has already read and comprehended and is now really listening to their own intuition, their own guidance. There was something blocked here, though, wanting to reach towards this, wanting to reach towards those grapes, right? Of an individual reaching towards something that they want, they desire, they need. There's that congratulations, success. We'll see how it plays for each individual sign. We're going to start off with Aries. What denial, or what listening and denial and success has towards you. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of you Aries out here, we're going to see some kind of change or something that has come to a chapter here. Let's see what the cards have to say for you, Aries. What does Aries need to know? Here we go. 8 of Swords is under listening. 9 of Cups. Ace of Cups. Woo, Aries. 10 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. Holding on to that. 7 of Cups reversed. Holy smokes. Underneath success, we have 8 of Cups. King of Swords. The Empress. Overall energy, Aries, we have Sagittarius energy here, is Temperance. This is all about being balanced. I feel for a lot of you with this 8 of Swords, this is usually about being, this is sword energy, so we're looking at air qualities here. So Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, you may have some air in your chart here. I feel like there was this almost of a blockage of not listening, right? Of not realizing you were in your head, stuck in your head at some point. Maybe feeling like you were being watched by someone higher above. But here's what's great. You have, and they asked me to add this because it said 8 of Swords here, but look at the 9 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. That's a 10 of Cups, right? That's emotional fulfillments. The 9 of Cups here is all of how utilizing all your tools, having everything, something coming true that's wishful. Something that maybe that you wanted growth in is coming towards it now, right? For some of you, this is a partnership that is feeling complete. That when this individual had come into your life, it was an offer that was almost too much to bear in a level of, I can't believe this is finally happening. Wait till you see how these cards and some of the imagery that they're pointing out to me. I'm getting chills right now. For some of you, this is such a great reading for a lot of you Aries out here. So this resonates for you, man. Am I jealous right now? For a lot of you out there who, if this is not love related, this fulfillment that you're feeling, whether this is just for life or just like career, I feel like a lot of you, this may have to do with a personal dream that you had, a goal, starting a new business. For a lot of you, this new business is it's at the point where it's grown so much, giving you more than you expected. And it's really giving you that 10 of Pentacles energy here. This is Earth energy here too, so Taurus, Cappy, Virgo. But for those of you who are, have this partnership that has brought fulfillment for you, that you've always desired, right? See how you desired this? Check this out. What is above their head? Look what's above their head. You finally reach towards it and have it. This is stability, foundation. This is all about having not just the wealth and the success. It's about having some kind of completion. The 10 is a completion number. This is something that now that you have it, you're like, oh, no. I'm holding on to this. More grapes. Something that you will never let go of. Now that you have it, you're like, I am not letting go of this. Underneath this, you have the 7 of Cups reversed. This is about having too many options, too many choices, right? With the reverse, it's such clarity on your mind now. It's like, now I know I have this. Now I know what this completion is. You have 8 of Cups on this. I feel like, you see how there was a foundation here in the moon? I feel like for many of you, whatever you walked away from, whether it was a stagnant job or a relationship in the past, and you had a lot of reflection on that, there was some kind of truth in there. Now you're at the level where you're seeing that it needed to happen in order to be where you are now. You have the King of Swords and the Empress underneath this walk away, right? What I love about this, you see how he's holding the scales? Now this is a king, this is air energy, so you may be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. But Aries, this is about having some logical and strategic plan in place that was very balanced. And although you already were listening, you utilize your intuition, you also used your head on this as well. And you are seeing the results of that balance, right? You're seeing the results of this balance. And the way you're seeing this results of this balance is that it's very fertile. There's a lot of growth here. The Empress, I mean, she's pregnant in this. You could be, if you're starting a family, you can finally see that there's more to this. A family is going to be growing. For those of you in a love relationship, I feel like this person sees your worth, sees the balance that you bring into them, maybe because you have always had that self-love or that confidence, or you have had that listening ear. For those of you that I stated, there's this need to listen to get to hear. I feel like when you start listening and getting out of your head, you're going to realize that you already have all the tools that you need to start this. Whether it's at the beginning of something, or like, I feel like once you have this knowing that you are confident, sure of yourself, flowing, all in there, all these tools. That's when this huge cup is going to come towards you, and it's going to bring a lot of things that felt blocked to you in the past that you've always desired. This is bringing, I mean, you got such a great reading here. I mean, you got 10 of Pentacles, and I don't feel like this 4 of Pentacles under here, sometimes this can come off as the holding on too tightly, holding on to this. I feel like, why wouldn't you want to hold on to that? Right? Why would you want to hold on to that? Once you have clarity, why wouldn't you want to hold on to it? But there is, for some of you who are still in this page of not listening or not realizing your worth, there is a need to walk away from that, okay? Walk away from those cups so that you can get towards that 9 of Cups to realize what really wishes are coming true for you. All right, Aries? Let me know if that resonates for you. Go ahead and hit like or comment below. Hang tight for the collective healing at the end, or go to the timestamp. We are going to work our way now to Leo, the sign of Leo. We are at 11:11. Awesome. Let's see what we have for Leo. Just gonna shuffle these really quick. See what messages we have for Leo on listening, denial, and success. Leo needs to know for the week of October 1st to the 6th. What does Leo need to know? Oh, here we go. Ace of Wands, Page of Wands reversed, Death, Page of Cups reversed, 7 of Swords, Knight of Swords. On success, we have the Queen of Pentacles, 6 of Cups reversed, 9 of Wands, Temperance reversed. This is not being balanced. Opposite of what we just got for Aries, and I did shuffle these really good. All right. All right, Leo. I'm being called here to look at, you had a false start, okay? This is all about wanting to have a new beginning. And when you have the Ace of Wands here, and this is fire energy, this is about knowing that the world's in your hands, that you can really be anywhere that you want. You have done all of the listening. You feel like you should have this new start, right? You feel like it should be coming in place. But you have the Page of Wands reversed. So there's some hesitancy here. Because if it was this way, you'd be in that go, go, go mode, right? I'm going to go towards it. I'm going to go towards my dream. I'm going to go towards that love. I'm going to go towards it. But there's this feeling of doubt, right? There's a feeling of like, I don't know if I'm ready for this yet. I don't know if I can, make those changes in my life yet. I don't know if I'm ready to approach that person. I don't trust them. I don't trust myself. Well, guess what, Leo? You have Death underneath here. There's going to be an ending to that, so you can see the new horizon. There's no more waiting. But just keep in mind, because whatever your desires were that you felt blocked towards, that you weren't getting, that new start, that new beginning, not, having that doubt feeling, with the Page of Cups reverse, this is usually, looking, for when I see this particular one, usually Page of Cups to me is someone coming towards you with a very small gesture of love or an offer, something that's really tiny. Could be an apology, some kind of sense in that way. It's reversed. You aren't waiting for the small stuff anymore, Leo. In fact, there's this energy with the 7 of Swords and the Knight of Swords. I feel like as soon as this doubt goes away for you, Leo, there's going to be, you see how they're sneaking off here? They're sneaking off kind of in the sense of like sneaking away. This is a sneaky individual with the 7 of Swords here. Sometimes people read this as a deceitful card. Someone's being deceitful. I'm not seeing that. I'm feeling like you're sneaking, right? It's like, yeah, I'm not feeling that anymore. I really feel like whatever that falsehood of a new beginning that I was not getting, I know that I need to move forward. And when you do, man, it is going to be really quick. Knight of Swords here. This is really quick, harsh energy. Huh. I feel like with the success here, with that horse moving, when you start feeling, Leo, that you can do this, that you can move forward, you can move away from that relationship that did not serve you, was not loving to you. You can move away from that job that was not really a new beginning for you. You can move away from that self-doubt of, I can't do this on my own. And you're going to pull in that Queen of Pentacles energy. This could be another individual too that is coming towards you, but I really feel like this energy, do you see how she is holding grapes? Look at this. This happened in the earlier reading too. I just saw these grapes and it's like this person is dangling grapes and stability right here. Underneath the success card, it's like you've gotten to that point. I feel like with the Six of Cups reversed, that you are letting go of the past. You are letting go of the stuff that no longer served you, that brought you depression, sadness. You've really done the work of listening, of feeling, of letting go, not blocking, but really, really letting go here. Leo, I feel like it's like you took the time to feel, and that could have been that energy too, you know, because this is a person looking at themselves, feeling with it reversed. It's like, I'm out of this now. I'm almost sneaking away out of it. And it's like, I feel like you feel like you're sneaking away from something that no longer served you. But the truth of the matter is you're doing what's authentic to you or for you. Now, with the Nine of Wands, as the last card here with this imbalance, when I said that, you know, there's this imbalance place, something is not balanced. Just keep in mind that there's calmer waters ahead towards this dream, towards this love, towards this calmness of just like self-assurance. But there are going to be rough waters ahead. You're probably in it. You're probably in it right now, but you're starting to get yourself that balanced. But there's got to be that self-doubt. This is that self-doubt feeling. It's this commotion. It could be this commotion only in your head. But I really do feel that once you get that, you really are going to have that success. I mean, you can't get any prettier than that. It's wealth, stability. If this is another individual, that's what this individual is bringing to you. It's always been your desire. Really beautiful. All right, Leo, if that resonated, go ahead and comment or hit the like button and stay in for the collective healing at the end. I'm going to shuffle these and we are going to do Sagittarius next. Hello, Saggies. Just going to shuffle these a couple of times, Saggies, and we are ready to go. What listening, denial, and success has for Saggies. Messages they need to hear for October 1st to the 6th. All right, what messages do our Saggies need to know. Here we go. Page of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Strength, Two of Wands, Hangman, Five of Swords, Three of Swords, the Devil, King of Wands. Saggies, your overall energy for this week is Seven of Cups reversed. You have clarity now on a situation. you're not, and this could be somebody that you're dealing with, or you might have water in your chart, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. But with this is having too many options, not having a clear picture of what you wanted to do. I feel like listening has been in play, and there's clarity now of a situation. So let's see what the cards have to say. Under listening, we have Page of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and Strength. Oof. Saggy, I feel like with this page here, this is something small, right? This is, I feel for a lot of you, there was a new beginning that maybe you had a lot of loss in. Some of you, this could have been a financial loss, and you feel like you only have such little success now. Could have been in a relationship with the Two of Swords here that brought you that energy of a loss, of not having something. I mean, you still have a coin though, so there is this new there's this, you know, you don't have nothing, right? But it's taking great strength. I mean, this is Leo energy too, Saggies, but I feel like whatever crossroad that you hit, that you have been denied, and I feel like at one point you had this love, you had that already, you already had those grapes. For some of you, that you might have had this relationship already, you know, going towards it, having it, but it was blocked. It brought confusion. It wasn't something that served you or you wanted to go towards you. The Two of Wands is under here, so there's definitely this choice of a new start, wanting to have a new start. But you see, it's looking back on there. There's a contract. This is the higher font back here. It's looking back at something. It's looking back at a partnership or a relationship that has left you in the hangman mode. Stagnant still. I feel for some of you with this Five of Swords here, this was overwhelming. This loss was overwhelming, right? It was feeling like this contract wasn't successful. This was not a successful relationship in a sense, right? Somebody might have been more authoritative over you. It's a child looking out here towards them saying, you know, you can't hold all this, blah, blah, blah. Feeling kind of like, what am I going to do with all those swords? I don't even know how to handle those. I feel like some of you might have felt small. What was successful at one point has brought a lot of heartache. But here's the thing. You got Three Swords here. So, this could have been extremely toxic with the Devil energy underneath here. I think you have clarity now that this contract, with how much heartache it brought to you, toxicity in here, there's this desire and passion to have a new start, right? To have that new start, but realizing you lost a lot in this. But here's the thing. You have clarity now on the situation. There was a choice to be made, and this is like, you know, you being enlightened in this sense, right? Right? Having that standstill, wanting to know what's going on with this contract, knowing what this brought to you. It just brought you more feelings of heartache here. There is a lot, you might be dealing with an air sign here. But there is toxicity here. And what's interesting is underneath the toxicity, you have the King of Wands. And I really feel like for you, Saggy, this is you, right? I feel like once you go through this heartache, because it is to me, whether it was a third-party situation or just a hard break of a partnership or a loss, some of you, this is a financial loss. It's a big financial loss for you. You are calling upon the King of Wands energy. This is not, I mean, this king, I mean, you're not going into page energy, you're going into king energy. So whatever listening that you have done, it's going to bring great strength for you when you have that strength card. You're pulling in your strength to pull out this King of Wands energy here. This is creativity, passion, fiery, like really driven, right? Passionate, driven. I feel like with this toxicity of this contract that was in play that is now basically coming to an end, it's actually going to push you forward in a creative way to be like, nope, I'm going to start listening. I have clarity now on this situation. I am going to move forward in my own life and get the start that I deserve. And you're going to have a lot of creative ideas as to how to get a new start so that you can grow your pentacles, grow your security back, grow your confidence back. Yeah, let's see what healing messages we have. If you like that, Saggy, go ahead and hit the like button, comment below, let me know if it resonated for you. All right, so let's see what the collective healing messages are for this week, for October 1st through the 6th, for our fire signs. Here we go. What do our fire signs need to know for healing? Hydrate. Choice. Sensitivity. You know, it's funny. Every time I get the hydrate card, I'm like, what more can I possibly say? Drink water. Water's good for you. But I feel for many of you, hydrate's also about not just drinking water, but really taking care of yourself nutritionally, like really taking care of your body, really giving yourself that self-love towards your physical body. Because once you start taking care of yourself, once you start utilizing those things, you'll see the changes in the vibration. You see how it's that ripple effect? You're going to see a ripple effect of healing that's going to take place. I do feel a tremendous amount of healing that is either occurring now or it's happening. You have here choice. So I think that for many of you, this is really a choice of what kind of vibration that you want to be in, or you have the choice of going through your feelings or blocking them, right? Escaping them. Some of you may be making the choice to just ignore something. But keep in mind that these choices that we have in play, they're all lessons, all little bubbles, right? So you may not have, make the choice of being in lower vibrations, but eventually it's going to come up again. It will. That's how karma plays out. Our lessons keep playing out, and we'll have the choice of either we deal with it now or we wait for later. So just know that it's better to allow your feelings to come up or to where you think you are in a situation, because if you block it or escape it, whether it's through food or whether it's through going out and having a good time, drinking too much, or deciding to play video games, that's what I typically would do. Or just be like, I don't want to deal with that right now. It's just going to bite you in the ass, because it's just going to create some kind of emotional blockage for you. So if you really take the time to allow yourself to go through that and take care of yourself, like that hydrate card I told you, you're going to see and allow yourself to have that, those feelings come out, because they will dissipate, right? You were allowed to you don't always have to feel happy. I can't say that enough to people. Stop trying to feel happy 24/7. Allow if you were angry, if you were sad, allow it to come out. Ask yourself, how does that feel in my body? Because we have sensitivity here, and there's this is with green, so there's a lot of green here, the heart chakra. Be kind to yourself, be nice to yourself. You're allowed to have a shitty day. You're allowed to have a good day, but just be kind to yourself. That's the big message here, is be very kind to you. Take care of yourself. All right, fire signs, that is your weekly reading, and I will see you next week. Take care.